Okay, so it's been an interesting day. This is Piggy. I could tell she was in labor all day and she kept laying down, but she just kept like laying down and not really pushing. I didn't know what was going on, but something was wrong. But in hindsight, I think she just was being dramatic. But anyway, she finally really laid down and started pushing. So I have Ebony in here too, who had problems. Cervix didn't dilate, lambs malpresented. So anyway, I had Piggy in here too. So anyway, finally, she was kind of moaning to herself. Finally, while I was trying to get Ebony's lambs out, she finally started like really pushing. So anyway, she was pushing for a while, and then I was like, all right, something's going on. So this guy is 10.5 pounds. Looks like she's having a single. I did bump her and I don't feel anything, but she's kind of a fat ewe anyway, so I'm guessing she just has this single. But anyway, he's huge, and she just couldn't really get him out. So I don't know if she would have eventually. He might have died. She's not standing very well for him. He has nerves, but she's being kind of silly and fussy. But anyway, I had to pull on him pretty hard. Not as hard as on Isis lambs. But anyway, yeah, I just weighed him, and he is huge. So he's 10.5 pounds. He's jumping around. Took him a while to rally because he got pretty squished there. But it was more just his head couldn't fit out. It's just like I don't know, maybe she wasn't fully dilated. But she just was really narrow. He had a hard time fitting. So, but yeah, he's a big guy. Big, nice lamb. So anyway, like I said, I don't think she has another one in there. But she also keep an eye on her. And then here's my poor girl that I knew was going to have a problem. Eb. And she, same thing, was kind of up and down. She was pushing, but just not really very hard. And she was just so huge, and she's kind of fat anyway, and lazy. But, so anyway, eventually, I brought her, we're in the catch pen. So eventually I brought her in here, and that little girl over there was like back first, and so her cervix wasn't dilated. So got her cervix dilated, and then she was kind of like hips first. So anyway, she wasn't pushing on the cervix. Anyway, got her turned, and then was just having a heck of a time getting her head lined up. It's like I could get the legs, but then the head was back. So anyway, ended up putting like a little foot puller thing on her head. Wasn't sure she was gonna. Hopefully she's okay. She was like up and bouncing around, so hopefully she's okay, because it was kind of a hard pull. But they're not super big lambs. But anyway, finally got her out. Poor Ebony, after getting her cervix to dilate. And you're eating that junky hay because now you're so hungry, huh? And then I waited for a while, hoping she was going to have the other one. I did have to go in and get that little ram lamb. She's got 2 girls and a boy. Because just nothing was happening. And he was right there, but she just has like really poor uterine tone. So, and then she did have the third girl, the girl there on her own. So, and I'm assuming she is done. I haven't bumped her, but I'm pretty sure she is. And hopefully she'll pass her placenta, but she is, as always, being an excellent mother. But yeah, it was not surprisingly, it was kind of like exactly what I thought was probably going to happen, where her cervix didn't dilate. So, but all's well that ends well. So hopefully everybody's okay. So this is the one that had a really hard pull, and she's not doing very well. I hope she's going to be okay, but And hopefully you, miss, are going to pass your placenta. What are you doing? Oh, eating grass. So this is the boy. That's a girl. That was born last. But yeah, she's really kind of crashed here. Should maybe take your temperature. Poor thing. She was doing good at first, just running around. So she might just be resting. And she has nursed a few times. Yeah, you okay? You okay? And there's Piggy and her single. He seems to be fine, but he's down a lot. So I'm not sure what's going on or if he's just starting slow, but he does lie down a lot. But anyway, she's turned out. Seems to be being a good mama. She sees a dog. You can get that dog. That dog's like not anywhere near you. It's way over there. Hi, buddy. You're very handsome. Big boy. Big 10.5-pound lamb. Lucinda appears to be in labor, so hopefully she doesn't have problems. She's the last one. This girl surprised me. So this is a yearling at a rose, but she lambed kind of early, not like super early, but on the earlier end, which I'm used to my ewes going at least 150 days. So yesterday I looked up and she had this little lamb, so about a 7.5-pound lamb by Charlie. So they seem to be doing good. I was able to catch him and give him his selenium shot and weigh him. But she was a little fussy, and I'm hoping she passed her placenta. I never saw it. I didn't put her up or anything, so I would hope she did. But anyway, she seems to be doing a good job with him. He seems to be tired a lot too, but hopefully all goes well there. Yeah, I think Lucinda's getting close, so I'm hoping she doesn't have any trouble. But she didn't. I don't know how long before I saw her that she had lambed, but he was all dried off. But like I said, she's been very attentive with him and was feeding him well, so yeah, good deal. But like I said, I wasn't expecting her to lamb until next week. And poor Ebony lambed the night before last, and she's still locked up because she seems to have some mild milk fever. So she's being treated with calcium and calories for milk fever. So, and she's getting vitamin B shots. So she's very unhappily not being allowed to go out. So poor girl. But she's taking good care of her babies, but she's down a lot. So not feeling the best. Huh. Yeah. She wasn't eating at first, but now she seems to be eating, but not a lot. Huh, Eb, poor girl. Not feeling the best, huh? And she has the more colorful one is a girl, the other two are boys. That one's the girl.